episode of D&D Order of the Griffon for the TurboGrafx 16. Last time, we handled the crypt, and since then, off-camera, we've done a bunch of miscellaneous things, including leveling our cleric to 6 so he can cast his one level 3 spell per day. Curse. Not that it matters very much. But hey, more hit points. So, dear viewership, we like our likes, we subscribe to our subscriptions, we say our pleases, our thank yous, our hallelujahs. Let's enjoy, and let's move on to the Keep Cellar this time. Oh yes, we'll destroy the gems associated with the undead. Your next mission is to travel to the Vampire's Keep. This is very dangerous and you must use extreme caution. We have information that the vampire is located in the cellar of the keep. The door to the cellar is outside the keep. May your luck continue and may you return whole to our hall. Well, thanks, whoever you are. And as I've learned off camera, it is possible to just get stuck on the overworld geometry. So, save often, and perhaps in multiple slots, just in case. I'm only trying to leave. Ah, there we go. And to make it unmistakably clear, dear viewership, well, besides the fact that this carrion crawler fight is deterministic and you can just sleep then here, you'll always hit the bottom one but not the other two. The entrance to the keep is magically locked. And there's no way in until you've gone through the cellar and beaten the cellar area. Because game. But oh well, we'll still get 112 experience from beating these things. Sleep the other two. And the last one goes from 11 to 0 in one hit. Anyway. So it'll say that if we go into the keep, we found a magical barrier and we must turn back, so we'll just go into the cellar. And if you aren't on the appropriate plot point, it'll say that this door is stuck. But there. This room used to be a storehouse for torches and lanterns. Now all that is left of the torches are splinters, and the oil in the lanterns has since dried up. A faint rustling is heard from the corner of the room. Yellow eyes appear in the darkness. The party is attacked. I'm not at all surprised. Let's just get rid of this because I know that we don't need a magic weapon for it. Let's get rid of the undead. I know we have Fireball now. And I've been wanting to use it, but let's handle these things and put them to sleep first. Because sleep murder is the best murder. Ah. Okay, we'll stand up here and take a melee swing at you. line of sight shouldn't be blocked. But here, we'll kill you now anyway so that you're just out of the way. Alright, are you in convenient fireball formation? 3, 4, 5. It says on 2, it's 2. Actually, let's get rid of you. It's a werebat, not a normal bat. And let's web the bat. I tested it, and webs in this game don't burn. Which is good news for us, at least for the moment. Barrels line the walls of this large room. In the middle of the room is a lone table. Under the table is a single bottle. Inside the bottle is a silver key. Do you take the key? Wow. The bottle seems to be stuck to the floor. The bottle must be broken to get the key. Then break it. Do you break the bottle? You smash the bottle. Suddenly an alarm rings. The barrels around you begin to crack. Skeletal alarms peel back layers of wood. One by one, skeleton warriors and ghouls come out of the barrels. You are attacked. Okay. Not at all surprised. Again, D&D. But oh hey, you're in convenient fireball formation, and you're immune to sleep, so burn! Multi-kill. Odd that those 3 carrion crawlers gave less experience than that ambush fight. And that ambush fight was meant to be dramatic. Oh well. This room smells of rotting wood. There are a number of barrels covered in mold. There is movement behind the barrels. Before you have time to turn around, you're attacked. There's a blue carrion crawler? Cecilia? Oh. I read a guide for this section of the game. They don't recommend we use Fireball. I recommend we ignore that advice because we sleep after every win. Yeah, let's just kill all but the Cecilia. And then web Cecilia. Well, this game has gotten more interesting since we gained power and have been able to take on, well, bigger groups of enemies and even more than one fight in a row without resting. Even though my typical stance regarding resting in this game has been do it often. This room was used as a pantry. Dry goods and wine kegs were stored here. As an aside, how do you know? Empty kegs have been overturned. Grain sacks have been torn apart and the contents eaten or destroyed. There are several pouches on a shelf that remain untouched. You look inside? Fire res pot. Sure, deal. Hallelujah. You were surprised by a patrol of goblins. Yes, I was surprised by the notion of goblins being in this keep. Thulls are a type of goblin. Yes, let's get us out of the way. And let's use our hold person mass. Because apparently this game uses mass hold person. Which is good for us, because it means that we paralyze things and we get to win sooner. You know, I wish the game makers would have just added a toggle for allowing random fights during rest or fights during rest. It's like, all right, you want to get in a fight? Do this. If not, we'll just leave you alone so that you can actually get on with life, because we figure you're just going to reset until you get the result that you want. Anyway, this room had been decorated at one time with very dark colors. Now the paint is faded and the furniture is gone. Scattered on the floor are decaying brown papers. The papers appear to be from an ancient spell book. Okay, give me the magic. There are bugbears and thulls sitting here. They are devouring some unrecognizable creature. One of the bugbears looks up from his meal and says, "Ah, fresh meat." The bugbears and thulls attack. But something that you should know by now, dear viewership, we have hold person. I think we discovered the mechanically optimal party for this game. There are 3 bugbears and a Thule sitting around a table. They see you and attack. Again, this game has some positive moments, a small number of positive moments, but sometimes it's just ridiculous. This felt like one of those ridiculous times. I'm confident that my dwarf will be immune. See? This is apparently where the Crossetti family kept all their stolen paintings. The entire room is lined with debris. There are broken frames, a torn and withered canvas, and crumbled pieces of paper. Not a single piece of artwork remains intact. Now this is one of those interesting moments. Alright, the family stole a bunch of paintings. And that's probably just flavor text. An old, finely crafted rug covers the floor. Slivers from a long broken mirror lay scattered on the rug. The frame of the mirror hangs askew. All the furniture is gone. Okay. Flavor text. The air feels moist and hot. The wood in this room is warped. There are large red boulders in the middle of the room. I don't see any. The boulders begin to move. They are giant crabs. I expected earth elementals. But so be it. And I know that we can put at least some of these to sleep. So, here. Crab nap. Kill it instantly. Then time for another crab nap. Hallelujah! Well, apparently those giant crabs weren't very threatening because they only gave us 70 experience each, whereas the at less work to kill 3 carrion crawler fight, more experience. Anyway, this room has been wrecked by a powerful force. Racks have been completely torn off the walls. Pieces of wood are scattered everywhere. Amidst the debris, you find a long polished rod made of wood. The rod is a stained reddish color, and there appears to be a black paint on the end. Of course, we keep the rod. This appears to be a wand of lightning. Okay, it's worth something to someone. Just don't know if this stuff is actually worth keeping. Maybe it's especially useful in killing bosses like the final one. So, since this maze seemingly doesn't have any teleporters, yeah, let's just proceed to the nearest exit. That advances the plot. This appears to be where we came in, but the door is locked. So be it. There are 4 skeletons in the cleric here. The cleric spots the party and orders the skeletons to attack. We've won this fight before, just in a different location. Not relying on sleep for this to work. We'll instead just do good old fireball. See? Told you webs in this game don't burn. Behead him! Alright, that's good. Yeah, at this point in the game, non-magical loot probably isn't worth picking up unless it's plot required. Now, they could have saved a bunch of space just by making smaller rooms. Anyway. Okay. This room is empty except for a statue lying on the ground. The statue is of Duke Stefan, leader or ruler of the land. Vile and disgusting sayings have been etched or painted on the statue. Part of the statue's nose and left arm have been broken off. How old is Stefan? What race is Stefan? I have a cousin named Stefan. There are 5 skeletons in the cleric here. The cleric asked, "Who goes there?" With the iron ring or the vampire? The iron ring. Okay, then you may pass. The cleric and the skeletons move on. What? I wish we would have just accepted that result. Well, partially at least, because it would have meant less inquiry. Let's trying to find it again. Came in, but the door's locked. This is a bare room filled with cobwebs. A fine mist hangs inches above the stone floor. In the corner of the room, there is a large black iron coffin. There is an inscription on the coffin that reads, "Open only in case of emergency. Do you wish to open the coffin?" The coffin opens and 3 thule step out and attack. Sure. I was not at all surprised that something attacked, but I was expecting more undead to attack. You find treasure in the coffin. Okay. A wand of cone of cold, a scroll of invisibility. Sure, we'll add this to the loot list. It's not magical, it's not glowing, it doesn't matter. I don't think we need invisibility because we have 3 tanks. But hey, it's good to have an emergency invisibility sometimes. Not sure why that treasure was considered separately, but sure, we'll take it. This room is empty except for a statue lying on the ground. The statue is of Duke Stefan. Yes, we were here. This is where we find the 5 skeletons. Alright, the vampire. Now you die! You lie, you die! Whatever. let's boom these skeletons. 5 experience each. Because I wanted his magic weapon. There are 4 Thools here, and now we fight them. I don't know why they even textually describe them, but so be it. There's also a giant weasel, for whatever reason, that has more hit points than the Thools that were described. There's also a werebat. Ah, I pushed the wrong button. Sod off. Alright, we're at the entrance again. I'm just checking the map. Give me a moment. Well, let's just head due east here. Okay. There's a treasure here. It's gone now. We head north this way. Or not. Okay, maybe we need to go this way some more. Can we go north from here? Nay. Then north. Yeah, let me check the map again. Well, I was just wandering around and we were surprised by a patrol of goblins. So, let's fight them! To the map. Well, dear viewership, the good news is that I know where we are on the map for the moment. For some reason, we are surprised by orcs and bugbears. Yes, I was surprised to see orcs here, fighting. He's a tank, he can take a fireball to the face and survive. Watch. And he's still standing. As it should be. Give me moments, dear viewership, to determine how to get where we should be from where we are. Very well, dear viewership. From the beginning, we go north as far as we can. We go east until we go through the doorway. Then we head north. We head west. We head north again. Head slightly west. Head north. There are 3 inscriptions on the wall. Inscription 1 reads, "The vampire lives!" Inscription 2 reads, "The vampire will return the land to peace." Inscription 3 reads, "Follow the vampire and you shall have life eternal." I was expecting something more humorous for that third one. Okay. We head west. There are 3 bugbears and 2 thools guarding a treasure box. A bugbear spot? Yeah. And now we fight. Because D&D. So yes, dear viewership, I like being a wizard in D&D because, and a bunch of other games, because it means we can do a bunch of big effects, like Fireball. You look in that treasure box. Okay, we got +2 sword, ring of protection, axe 2, scroll of web. Yeah, we don't need this stuff. Yep, it's junk. Unjunk it. We'll be wearing the blingy bling very soon. Yeah, he has a ring, I bought it. He has a ring, I bought it. She should have it because she only has 29 HP. He has 49. No. Okay, she is very close to the next victory. Let's just sleep win. Alright, everyone, stand aside. The wizard is here. He has Fireball. That's what matters. Alright, fine, we'll use other things, but Magic Missile just felt so much better. And so did Web. And so did Fireball. In fact, yeah, Magic just felt better than not magic. That's why it's magic. Alright, Larissa gained a level. She went from 29 to 33. That felt low. Alright, dear viewership. Time to re-roll. Take the steps. Alright, well. Bunch of fighters over here. No los? Fine. So be it. The high-level one failed for some reason. She's still got 33 HP. Save. Okay, we reload. Okay, what have we here? We have them. I don't want to have to fight them. Yeah, let's just go forward in the plot. She's pretty close to leveling, so whatever we face and kill next will probably be enough. Okay, map check. I think going due east will work. There's a cold breeze that blows through this room. Suddenly, a face appears in the darkness. It's the vampire. The apparition speaks. Adventurers, I've waited long for you to come. Your foolish acts of bravery are well known to me. Now it is time for you to come into a greater light. Join me, and you will live forever in my lands. Oppose me, and I will hunt down and destroy you. The choice is yours. You join the vampire? Yes. You are very wise. When you come to the fourth mahal, choose the path to the right. Soon you will be one with us. Okay. I knew it was a trick. But I also figured it was worth experience, so meaning, it was worth doing. Oh, what have we here? Hero Magician? We want it to work? This is simply the best response to the situation. Burn, baby, burn. Alright, we had the Magician, who's just a knockoff of this character. And because we don't like casters, or enemy casters anyway, and we like friendly casters, we destroy this thing before it has a chance to act. Okay, Larissa absolutely leveled. What's her HP now? It is 37. We're just going to keep it. She got 8, and I consider that a good number in this case. Silver key unlocks the door. And now we're about to face the vampire, of course. You can see nothing but a dark figure sitting atop a throne. A pair of blood-red eyes pierce the darkness. The figure raises his hand and speaks. You should have joined me when you had the chance. I tried. There was no join you option. Now I have no choice but to kill you. The figure snaps his fingers, and a host of undead enter the room. The figure leads the attack against the party. Okay, so what have we here? Nosferatu. How unoriginal. But hey, It works. You're absolutely worth a fireball. You're probably worth a lot more than one. Yeah, and he's probably immune to non-magical weaponry, so he's out of range of even magic missile. What happens if we try to turn undead? Nothing, which is understandable. I also expected mind control from this guy. Go, magic missile to the vampire. To the vampire. We do 2, 3, 4 damage. Ha, 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 ha. No, we want to web you. And because I assume you can only be hurt by magic stuff, and we have lots of magic stuff, let's just assume that's true. I don't know which one's better, let's just assume that one is. And he was not actually mind-controlled after all, which is good. So yeah, this game is kind of accurate to D&D. It's prevent the other side from acting and win the fight. It's rocket tag pretty much all the time. And if you are and you're either winning or losing. Upon closer examination, you find that was not the vampire Corseji. It was an impostor, a Nosferatu. A face appears in the darkness. You have defeated my servant, but you have not encountered me yet. It is fruitless to go on. Give up now, and I will spare your lives. The face fades into the darkness. The vampire is not here. There is something of the member of the order. This is something the member of the Order of the Griffin should know about, meaning we have to go back to town before we proceed. Even though the next plot point is right outside, and because this game just wanted us to. I disapprove, but so be it. There appears to be a secret passage nearby. Okay. We came in. Now the door is unlocked. Okay, sure. What happens if we do this? See? Alright, dear viewership. Next time we'll handle the keep, or wherever the plot takes us. Thank you, everyone. We like our likes, we subscribe to our subscriptions, we say our pleases, our thank yous, our hallelujahs. Christ is still Lord. Smile, everyone. Jesus loves you. Bye now.